Welcome to the Faithful Prepper. Today we are talking all about how to maximize your storage space so that you have room for food storage and emergency supplies. A big complaint I hear frequently is that people do not have space to get started on their food storage. Maybe you live in an apartment or a really small home, or you just feel like there isn't enough space in your home, and so you put off food storage altogether. But I am here to tell you that you can always find and maximize your space no matter how small it is. So my first tip would be your bed. Okay, not your actual bed, but under your bed. So we have a metal platform bed frame, and it has these steel slat support, and basically it eliminates the need for a box spring. And if you think about it, how small of a space do you have under your bed with your bed frame? It's usually pretty tiny. Now you can still even just simply work with that space if you want. You can still fit cans and even little things under your bed, or you can look into getting like a heightened bed frame, or if you Google it, there are so many different options. There's ones that have the little drawers that you can pull out that come built in right under your bed. And so there's a lot of different ways that you can maximize that space. That is a lot of space, especially when you heighten it. That gives you double the space. You can put anything under there. If you have big long-term food bins, you can even take them, tip them on their side and put them under. You can get all kinds of different bins to stack, or just stack your food as it is under your bed. But that is a really big, helpful way to find more storage space. Okay guys, so if you're wondering how much space is under 14-inch bed frame, this is how much space is under here. As you can see, we've got a lot of toilet paper. I probably shouldn't be showing our gold on camera, but oh well. This is just some of our toilet paper that we have stacked under here. So it's a pretty tall, good size. You can put your food storage or any storage or anything you need under here. I don't know how to make these videos entertaining, you guys, so I have zero creativity, so this is about as exciting as it gets when you're talking about food storage. Yep. Okay, my back. Ugh, my neck. Now think of the rest of your bedroom. Do you have space for something like a storage ottoman to put at the end of your bed? That could easily hold a lot of food storage. If you have space, you can put a dresser or a second dresser or vanity in your bedroom, and instead of filling it with clothes, just fill it with food storage. Also, at the end of your bed, instead of having like a nightstand that you can only put things on top of, look into getting a dresser. You can get very small, very skinny dressers, or big ones if you have space for it, and you can also fill that with food storage. Then of course in your closet, a lot of people put all their shoes at the bottom of their closet, and then they have a huge space between their shoes and then when their clothes start. If you can, get something like a bin and put all your shoes in that bin so that you have extra space. You can put a couple bins of food storage right there. And don't forget the top of your closet. Many times there will be a shelf or two shelves that are above your clothes racks, and you can fit a lot of food storage on there. Just make sure you organize and stack your clothes so that you have more room, so you can put all the bins, cans, whatever you want to fit there. Now, another thing that many people haven't thought of is an over-the-door basket, storage container, or even shoe rack. There are so many options of things that you can hang just over your door that will give you plenty of space, plenty more storage to put your cans, or to put things like your shoes in so that you have that space where your shoes were to put your food storage there. That can go on the back of every door in your home, and that will really give you some more space to work with. Now, of course, it is best to store, especially long-term food storage, in a cold, dark place like a basement, But if you simply don't have that option, think of anywhere that you can put these items. The next place I want you to think of is your family room. Yep, your family room. A lot of people have a short TV stand. It's just very small and compact, but consider getting an armoire. Yes, you can get them cheap, even off of just Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or at your thrift store. You can still find these cheap if you keep your eye out, and sometimes it takes a long time, but you can always find deals if you're determined and you keep searching. An armoire would be a great place to put food, even just cans of food, anything you need in there, because most people don't even own a lot of DVDs or especially VHS nowadays because everything is online. So that would give you a ton of space inside the drawers. And also don't forget even the top of your armoire. You can put food right there, or you can find more decorative bins that you can put your food storage in those bins and then put it on top of your armoire. No one's gonna know. They don't know what's up there. They just see a cute decorative bin on top of your armoire. Again, just like in your bedroom, instead of having a nightstand or an end table that only has space on the top, look again for some kind of small dresser that has little drawers that you can put things in. And of course, if you just have room for, again, another type of vanity or dresser to put in your family room, that works as well. Or if you have built-in closet space, anything. You can use a bookcase, you can use whatever you can. Just get your imagination going, get creative. There's usually space behind your couch and furniture that you can even stick a couple of things behind there if you really need to. So don't forget those small spaces. And lastly, of course, there is your kitchen. If you have a pantry, there are so many different videos and ways to organize and maximize your space in there. I personally have never had a pantry. In all the apartments we've lived in our first home and our home now, we've just never had a pantry. So I can definitely fill you on that. If you do not have a pantry, it can be kind of annoying, but that's okay. You can still maximize your space with your cabinets. Make sure you go through, even as simple as remembering that instead of putting one layer of food, you can always stack food, stack cans and things on top of each other. I think sometimes we all forget these little things that we can do to maximize our space. Another thing is on top of your refrigerator. If you have cabinets there, of course you can use that. Or if you don't have cabinets, you can always put the food right there, or again, put it in some bins, make it look a little bit nicer and more hidden. You can put it up there. Also, depending on your cabinet space and how they're arranged, sometimes they go all the way up to the ceiling, and sometimes there's like a space between the cabinet and the ceiling that you can put food or put it in a cute bin and put it on top of there. That will really give you some more space as well. And another thing you can do is think about under your sink. Now, I wouldn't recommend putting food under there, but maybe you have a crock pot or a rice cooker or some dishes that you don't use as often. You can put those in a box, put them in a bin, and put them under the sink so that you can use the space in the cabinets that you were using for that and put your food there. All right, you guys, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you are able to see that you don't need a lot of space to start your food storage. You can maximize the space in your apartment, in your home, no matter how small it is. You can look through each room and be able to find some space to put a couple extra cans and extra things of food storage. Can really fit it anywhere. Get creative, think outside of the box, and you will be able to find space for your food storage. If you guys have liked this video, I hope you'll let me know and leave me a thumbs up. If you have any friends or family that you think would benefit from this video, go ahead and send them the link. And I hope you guys will subscribe so that you can see future videos. All right, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you next time.